Hello, this is Seemownay. Thanks for joining me today for another Scale It Down video that my friend Suzanna and I are putting out every second Saturday. This and the next Saturday, we are going to use washi tape in our Traveler's Notebook spreads. And what I'm using here right now is the Simple Dory papers from Coco Daisy. I decided to cut my Simple Dory apart because I just cannot keep up with filling a whole Traveler's Notebook insert every month. But I really love the paper and the designs that are on the pages. And what I love about this is that it's thinner paper than scrapbooking paper, but the designs are the same. So you get the best of both worlds. I have seen many people cut apart their traveler's notebooks and put them on binder rings. I have decided against this because I really like the concept of a notebook. And I'm showing you all the washi that I have here. And I have selected some washi tapes to use on this page. So the paper is from the, I think, September Simple Dory, if I'm not mistaken. And I have picked this paper because I am wearing a blue shirt in this photo. It is a 2x3 photo that was left over from a layout that I made, and I had intended to use that tag on that layout, but I didn't end up using it. And so I decided, why don't I just use the leftover photo and that tag that I didn't use with the photo in my son's traveler's notebook. I have a strange kind of scrapbooking. Right now, I am creating 12x12 albums for my kids, but also have traveler's notebooks where I scrapbook the occasional photo also. That is because for me, the significance of the story is kind of represented in the size of the layout that I create. And this was just a leftover photo. I have actually really scrapbooked 4 of these photos, a series of the similar shots for my son, and also recorded the story or the feelings that I have on a 12x12 page that also is in his album. But the tag here says, I like you just because you join in on my weirdness. And that's exactly what we had that day. We had a lot of fun. We made selfies together, and I really wanted to use this with the tag, but I didn't feel like it needed another scrapbooking page. What is there more to say? And so I often do the little snapshots, not the heartfelt stories, in a traveler's notebook for 2 reasons. As I said before, I feel like the size of the paper also represents the significance. And so when it's just a funny photo, I don't really need to create a big 12x12 spread. I can just stick it into the traveler's notebook, and that way I'm saving a lot of space. Right now we're not as needing space as much as, but we do not have a lot of room for albums and traveler's notebooks and all of these kinds of things. So I really want my kids to be able to have a an amount of albums and traveler's notebooks that they can then actually appreciate, and not when I tell them, hey, here, you've moved out and you have a family now, maybe here are your albums, and I need to rent a truck to get it over to their house. I want them to say, oh wow, mom, there's 2 albums, I love them, or maybe 3. And there's a bunch of traveler's notebooks that I can stick into a shoebox, and when I want to, I can look through them and enjoy them. I think that is a lot more reasonable and real than, renting a truck and adding another room to their house for all the albums that I created for them. So I'm not really talking about what I'm doing here. You can totally see it. It's a very simple thing. I stuck down the photo. I connected the colored page with my photo by moving it down a little, and I really liked that the line is right at the neckline. That looks like it's a great place to place a photo. Then I cut down the tag because it was just too big. I used washi as a thread. I just folded it over so that the sticky side, it was a bit more sturdy, and there wasn't any sticky on the outside. I used washi to put on so that the photo looks like it was stuck down using washi. And then I created a banner on the top right corner. Somehow the using washi was much harder than I thought it was. I could have used so much washi on that page. I could have enforced the division that the pattern paper makes on the white background, and that is a good thing to do. I just didn't feel like it was needed here, and I didn't want to emphasize it even more, but it was definitely something that I could have done. And if I had wanted to really showcase washi, I should have probably done it, but I just wanted to keep this real and show you that you don't have to use a lot of washi to get some use out of washi. That's that. So I'm sticking down the papers, and then I'm cutting down the banners, and then I'm calling it done. And that's it. Here's a close-up of my little washi banners thing. You can see the threaded washi in the tag here, and here's a full photo of the whole spread. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you head on over to Susanna's channel and video, and check out her video. I bet she used a lot more washi than I did. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye.